Wow! Back at it Monday morning. Welcome everyone. Once again, I am Chris Neuenschwander. I'm a relief printmaker from Atlanta, Georgia. And this is my weekly vlog where I kind of tell you what I am doing in my studio all week long as I work as a professional artist. So here we go. Last week, I didn't get to 3 items on my to-do list. So those 3 items are at the top of this week's to-do list. So I'm just going to work through that this week once again, just to kind of keep my thoughts and everything going together. If you want to check out my ideas on setting goals, go back to last week's episode. Vlog number 16 was that week's episode. Once again, as I have been doing during this whole quarantine period, I've also put up a free factivity sheet for you to enjoy on this week's was dinosaurs. It's right here. Boop, 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 right there. And it's kind of interesting. There's a sad little T-Rex. And there's a little Brachiosaurus down in the corner. So that's fun. And also, last week I printed these small little owl prints. And these are going out to people who sent me a self-addressed stamped envelope. Hand there. See, look. I got a whole pile of them. And it's pretty cool because I opened those up. Maybe I should have done that on camera, but I didn't. I opened them up and I got all these cool little notes, and I got a little lino cut print from Brad. So thank you, Brad. And I got a handmade sheet of paper from the person who sent me this one, which is, I can't remember. I can't remember who sent me that one. There's a note in here somewhere that tells me. And all these nice little handwritten notes, which are nice and fun. And look, a little crocheted snowflake. So that is what I got in the mail. Probably at this point, all 100 of them will be accounted for. So don't send me any letters expecting a Beat Who You Are print in the mail. Sometimes days can change on a dime. So I knew the plumber was coming today. I knew that was happening. And that went nice and fine. But I have to make a trip to the gallery to switch out some work. So I've been working on that for the past couple hours. But while the plumber was here, I carved this little moon carving and started this little meerkat, but didn't get finished with it. So what I'm working on now is I've got all my pieces ready to take to a gallery. Here's a print and my box of pieces to take, and then 2 prints that are going into the print bin, which have the prices and everything down here on a piece of paper, certificate of authenticity. And then I've got 2 large pieces that I'm bringing in. This is a Bigfoot eating ice cream. You can kind of see it through there. And then it's a rat's nest. This is an older piece that I'm bringing out just to kind of show every now and then. So that's what I'm doing right now. I got to go to the gallery now. So on the way there, and then I'll come back and work on everything that I talked about this morning, hopefully, if there's time left in the day. Back from the gallery. I don't know, I just snuck up on you like, back from the gallery. I didn't mean to do that. Man, how a day changes. It's so weird how you plan to do something and then all of that changes. So I made an impromptu trip to the gallery because of a situation. Got that dealt with, and I hung a wall. It looks like this and this. The gallery is open by appointment only at the moment. So I need to put some new work in there, and I need to get some old work out of there for other reasons. That was the main reason going, to get a couple pieces back into my possession. On the way home from the gallery, I got a phone call from ABV Gallery, and I will be doing their Drinkin Doodle next Wednesday on the 27th. So that's really cool. I'm excited to do that. So I got to add something to my to-do list, and that is sketch for ABV Gallery's Drinkin Doodle next week. And if you don't know what the Drinkin Doodle is, it is now on live stream on the internet for you to watch. So 12 artists come together to create work, and you have an opportunity to bid on it at the end of the night. I'll put a link to, I'm sure by the end of the week I'll have a link available, but I'll put a link down in the description below of where you can go and find out all the information for that. If you wanted to join in on the Drinkin Doodle and watch me work next Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m., I'll be creating a new piece. Got a sketch for that this week. Wow! Tuesday, sitting at my carving desk, and I woke up this morning with a thought that Tuesday is for turkeys. So I'm going to carve this turkey today. It's been sitting here for about 2 weeks now, waiting to get carved. And today is the day that it's finally going to get carved. Once I do that, we'll see what time it is and see if I can do anything else today. But Tuesday is for turkeys. Tuesday turkey, Turkey Thursdays. Tuesday turkey is a success. The turkey is all finished being carved, all done. Now I just have to paint it and ink it, and then that project will be done. But before I do any of that, I am going to addition my doodle block. All that involves is just signing and numbering the doodle blocks that I printed last week, 43 doodles. So I got to pull those off of the hanger and put them down on the table and sign them all real quick. Happy Wednesday morning! I'm sitting in the middle of my studio because I just got home from the post office and I packaged up everything that I had to ship last night and this morning, got that out in the mail, but I did, just held up a knife. But I got a couple pieces of mail from my post office box with some stuff in it, so I thought it might be interesting if I open these up on camera a little bit. And I won't make this very long. I'll try to make it short, just to see what people sent me. So, if anything beyond an envelope. Let's see. Ooh, a little note. Hey, fellow Chris, we love your work. When we moved to our new house this year, our first debate was where to put your tiny door piece. We're still figuring it out, but on the mantle for now. Oh, deep fried duck. Cool. I know who you are. So thank you for the little note. Nikki Barber at Nikki Barber Art. She sent me a print. It's a little flower, little leaf. Looks like it's a lino print too. Would be my guess. Thank you, Chris. A print for a print for a print. This is I know how to read, I promise. This is salad that proves all over the. This is salad. Solid that grows all over the Pacific Northwest. Thank you for doing this, Nikki. Salad? Salal? Salal, maybe? It's the name of the plant. Salal. Salad. Probably not salad. Salal. Nikki from the Pacific Northwest. Well, thank you. You will also get a bat print. Pillups from Cordell, Georgia. I think they sell watermelons down there. Brenda Pillups. I know it's Phillips. An envelope for them. This feels fancy. I don't want to cut anything, so I'm just going to rip it like that. Oh, and a little letter. Thank you so much. Chris, I hope I'm one of the first 100 people to reach out. I'm a big fan of your art, and I miss the days of walking by your booth at festivals. I do too. Sorry. Hope to be back soon. Thank you, Olivia. I will send, look at it, it's got melons on it. But you will also get an owl. So thank you to all the people. And this is the second batch of owls I'll be sending out. I just put 30 in the mail today. This is another 12. So I'm at 42 owls going out in the mail. Thanks to everyone. Hopefully this wasn't too long in the video, and hopefully it was interesting. If you didn't like it, tell me down in the comments and I'll never do it again. And just a reminder, this is the little owl print that I'm putting in all of those self-addressed stamped envelopes that were sent my way. This little owl right here. All right, I put it off long enough. I got 2 things that I need to sketch for, so I'm gonna do that right now. I have a tiger that I need to do, and the exact specifications of this tiger are, I love your happy animals. I'm looking for a tiger. Well, it's still looking like a strong tiger, but it was also a happy tiger. I think I know what that means. So I have to do that, and then I also have to carve for the ABV Drink and Doodle next week. Know what I'm doing for that too. I'm doing I think I'm doing a flying house. I think that'll be pretty cool. Happy tiger's all finished. He's got a happy little look on his face, and I made him like an adult tiger, strong and prowling looking. And I've also added the claws to show that he is strong. So next up, I've got a sketch for the ABV Drink and Doodle, which is next Wednesday, 7 to 10 p.m. on Twitch. Link in description. I'm going to do a little a house flying piece. And I kind of came up with this visual idea yesterday while I was running. And it was kind of nice. So I think I'm going to run with it. I kind of know what I want it to look like. Let's see if I can make it happen. Sketching complete. So I came up with this bird house thing. I wanted it to feel like it was kind of swooping down. So I kind of made up a view of where you can see the top of the roof a little bit, which is different than other houses that I've drawn before. So it's kind of a little bit difficult there. Did a view of the top of the roof, which is different than other houses carvings that I've done before. So I think this will be a unique piece in that sense, but can't wait to carve it out. But I gotta wait till next Wednesday at 7 o'clock to start it. So that's what I'll be working on next week. Cool, done with that. Now I can start carving my t-shirt blocks. I did a poll on Instagram last week about which should I carve first, the Everything Burger or the Bat Owl. And Bat Owl won, so I'm carving Bat Owl. I'm not upset by that. So Bat Owl is going to get carved, or at least start getting carved right now. But this is going to take me about 6 or 7 hours to carve out this Bat Owl, probably, I think. And I've kind of already done a lot of carving this week. Have I? Yeah, I've done a couple carving videos this week already. So I'm not going to subdue you to that. I'm just going to snap my fingers and it'll be... The owl's all finished up, so I really like a lot of things that happen here, but one of my favorite little details is all the stitching that you can see in his costume to make it look like it was handmade. So you gives you the idea that he went out and handmade his own little bat costume. Bat Owl is now complete, finished, done, over. So the reason that I've kind of scheduled my week the way that I have is because, so I've got that carved, and the one thing I wanted to do is print it, but I didn't want to pull out my ink until I had that carved. So now I'm going to go paint the turkey that I carved earlier, and then those mini carvings, and I can pull out the ink, and I will print the owl and some other t-shirts once I have all that ink out. So I can have like 5 things to do when I pull out the ink rather than just doing one thing. Finished with the turkey. I always like doing bird feathers because there's a lot of opportunities to put different colors and stuff into the feathers themselves. Like with this one, it's got lots of oranges, reds, and purples, and then even the skin's got interesting colors like the pinks and the purples and the blues. So I was able to play with a lot of those different colors, make it shine, make it look cartoony, and also make the colors really saturated and pop. And once I put the black on top of it, it's going to really pop off really nice. And then I also had a chance to finish up these 5 small little tiny carvings. We've got the tapir, the meerkat, the T-Rex, the moon, and the pterodactyl. Yay. And now I just have to sign the back of them, put little hangers on it, little rubber stoppers. And for these ones, I have to drill a hole in the back so they can hang off of a single nail and also sign in them if there's enough room. They should. I'll make room. I'll make room. One last thing to do before I pull the ink out. I want to carve this little nameplate for myself to have during the Drinkin Doodle Zoom carving session so people know who I am. So I'm going to carve this and then I'm going to call it a day. This shouldn't take too long at all. And finish. Friday, and I'm actually doing pretty good this week because yesterday I painted the turkey and today I'm going to ink the turkey and the little ones and the little nameplate that I made for myself back in frame. And I'm also going to print a couple of the t-shirt orders that I have to do. Center. Little louder, and just like that, all the t-shirts are printed, everything's done, week is over, time for the weekend. So thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks, bye.